Right, that's very.
Hello, I'm Jake Duggan, and this is my survey data presentation for my magazine Hooked. My target audience are males aged 13 to 17 that listen to pop punk, post-hardcore, and hardcore music. For my survey, to find out the original information, I used a website called Question Pro to upload my survey. And then, after uploading to Question Pro, I then sent it to everyone, on my friends on Facebook and followers on Twitter, and through that
Use of social media.
Through that use of social media, I managed to find out more about my target market, what they like, what they dislike. This is known as quantitative research, in which you find out stats. Can I start again?
If you like, that was fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Because, Jake, what I'll do is give you this footage, and then you can edit it however you like. So.
Cool. Thanks. Hi, I'm Jake Duggan, and this is my survey data presentation for Hooked magazine. My target market are boys aged 13 to 17 who listen to pop punk, post-hardcore, and hardcore music. The survey. To find out the information about my target market, who they were and what they like, I used a website called Question Pro to upload my survey. Then through the use of social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter, I managed to get people to actually answer my survey, and that research is known as quantitative research. That is when you get stats. My target market. Originally, my target market was females aged 13 to 16 who are into rock and indie music. But after asking my friends who quite heavily into music and putting my survey up on websites such as Twitter, I found out that it'd be more wise for me to aim my magazine at males aged 13 to 17. And here is my actual survey data. This isn't a very important slide, this is just what gender are you? 33 out of 50 people were male, 17 were female. And this is how I changed the age. Originally it was 13 to 16, and here you can see that 26 people out of 50 were aged 13 to 16, so I did still want to include that age range, but I decided to include boys aged 17 because 11 people were aged 17 to 21, but most people closer to 13 to 16. And here's where I changed the music genres from rock and indie to music such as post-hardcore, hardcore, and all of those subgenres. Out of the 50 people, 30 said they'd first listen to music such as post-hardcore, pop punk, that, whereas only 10 people were into rock and indie, so it would be more effective to market my magazine towards the music genre more people listen to. I then wanted to find out how often people go to gigs, to find out whether I should include information about upcoming gigs, recent gigs, just to find out if it'd be wise for me to mention concerts in my magazine. Out of the 50 people, 42 went to a gig minimum once a month, most more, as you can see, 20 people went twice a month, and more people went twice a week, weekly, and so on. This isn't a very important question. I just wanted to find out what the 3 favourite colours were, so I would know which colours to actually make my magazine's colour scheme. And you can see that blue, black, and green were the 3 favourite colours, so on my magazine I've used those as key colours for things such as my masthead and so on.
Jake, before you continue, why didn't you put the pie segments in the actual colours that they were?
I couldn't. I was trying for like half an hour.
That's really quite confusing. Look, most people like brown. Oh no, wait a minute, it's not brown. Sorry.
Yeah, I tried for like half an hour, but it wouldn't. I then wanted to find out if they were in education, because that would give me more of an idea of how much disposable income they'd have, how much free time they had. And most people were in high school. 74% were in high school, so this shows me they probably don't have much of their own money. All the money they have is probably allowance from their parents, so I'm going to have to make my magazine cheap-ish. And if they're in high school, they're probably revising for exams and so on, so I shouldn't make my magazine too hefty, so to speak. And then I want to find out how much time my target market spent on the internet, and 39 out of 50 people spend 26 hours or more on the internet weekly, which is quite a big amount. So this suggests I should incorporate many web elements into my magazine, such maybe a website and interactive features in my magazine. And I got a few open-ended questions, as well as statistical questions. I wanted to find out what people were into. So I asked what their favourite band was, and 21 people said Man Overboard, which are a pop-punk band. 16 Pierce the Veil, and 15 Story So Far. Those are post-hardcore pop-punk bands, so that again shows that I should feature those genres heavily in my magazine. Now I wanted to find out what their favourite movies were, so I can know maybe what to advertise in my magazine or make features to, references to, and also if I know what movies they like, I can see what kind of person they are. So, for example, if they like horror, maybe they're like being scared, so on. And all three films, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and Silver Linings Playbook, were romantic comedy films. And even though this typically wouldn't be considered male films, it was what my target market wants, so it suggests I should make references to those films, and not those particular films, but films of the same genre. Then I asked what the favourite TV shows were, and all three shows, Community, New Girl, and Arrested Development, were all like witty comedy with sarcasm. So this shows how I should do my mode of address and how I should address my audience. And that's all. Thank you for watching.
Very much, well done.
Your audience like bad films.